13-year-old North West just cancelled her first ever headlining tour less than a week before it started, and days later dropped a horror-inspired music video with lyrics about betrayal and being chased. Fans immediately started worrying out loud in the comments. But there's more context to this story than the headlines are giving it, including one detail about the song itself that changes how you might read those lyrics entirely. In this video, we're breaking down exactly what happened, what North has actually said, and what the reaction online has gotten right and wrong. In June 2026, North West and 21-year-old rapper Molly Santana announced the Kimo Kawaii Tour, a 14-date run that would have been North's first extended headlining concert experience, following a run of high-profile guest appearances and festival sets. Kimo Kawaii is a Japanese term for something simultaneously unsettling and cute, and it matched the colorful, punk-influenced visual style both artists had been building. The tour was set to open August 5th at the House of Blues in Dallas and wrap August 27th at the Novo in Los Angeles. Kim Kardashian promoted it enthusiastically on Instagram, and Kris Jenner shared the announcement too. Then, on July 30th, less than a week before opening night, the tour's official website went dark, and Ticketmaster began marking dates as cancelled one by one. North addressed it briefly on Instagram stories. "I was really excited to go on tour, W. Molly Santana. Sadly, it isn't happening anymore, but I have something special for you guys. See you soon." Molly Santana posted her own apology to ticket holders, promising to make it up to fans and thanking them for their support. Neither artist gave a specific reason for the cancellation, and reports since have only speculated. Scheduling conflicts, North wanting more time in the studio, or logistics around touring as a 13-year-old have all been floated, but nothing has been officially confirmed. Days later, North delivered on that promise, releasing the music video for Aishite, a track off her debut EP N0 Arth 4 Ivra. The video, directed by Tai Akimoto, follows North through an abandoned school and arcade, styled in a turquoise wig, black and blue horror makeup, blacked-out teeth, and visible hand and finger piercings, an aesthetic multiple outlets have compared directly to horror anime. The lyrics lean into themes of isolation and betrayal. Ain't nobody finna save me, why can't I escape? 'Cause they chase me, just love me, everyone betrays me. Later verses continue in a similar vein, touching on feeling used and unable to trust anyone. Taken at face value, and paired with the sudden tour cancellation just days earlier, it's easy to see why fans reacted the way they did. Plenty of comments expressed genuine concern for North, hoping she's getting support and pointing out how heavy the lyrics feel coming from someone so young. Here's the detail that changes how this song should probably be read. Aishite isn't an entirely original composition pulled straight from North's personal diary. It samples Aishite, 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 a 2013 Vocaloid song by producer Kikuo featuring Hatsune Miku. Vocaloid and its surrounding fan culture has built an entire genre around exactly this kind of imagery. Eerie, emotionally intense, horror-tinged tracks about isolation, obsession, and heartbreak performed by virtual or stylized characters. It's a well-established aesthetic lane, not a diary entry set to music. That doesn't mean North's lyrics are meaningless or purely performative. Plenty of artists channel real feelings through genre conventions, and North has talked in the past about her music touching on what it's like growing up as a child of extremely famous parents, which is its own real and specific kind of pressure. But it does mean jumping straight from "the lyrics are dark" to "this 13-year-old is in crisis." Skips over a pretty significant piece of context about the source material and the genre she's clearly drawing from. It's worth stepping back and looking at what North has actually built over the past year. She released her 6-track debut EP, N0 Arth 4 Eva, on May 1st, 2026, and reportedly produced every song on the project herself. A genuinely notable technical achievement for any artist, let alone one who just turned 13 that June. She made her music festival debut at Rolling Loud Miami in May, later appearing at Lyrical Lemonade's Summer Smash alongside Molly Santana, which is where the two of them built the chemistry that led to the now-cancelled joint tour. She's leaned consistently into a bold, alternative visual identity. Colourful wigs, elaborate makeup, hand and facial piercings. That's drawn plenty of commentary online, some supportive of her creative expression, some more skeptical given her age. Whatever your take on the aesthetic choices themselves, it's clear North is being positioned and positioning herself as a genuine artist with a specific creative point of view, not just a celebrity kid dabbling in music. It's important to be honest about the limits of what's publicly known here. Neither North nor her family has explained why the tour was cancelled. Neither has offered a detailed explanation of what specifically inspired Aishite, beyond it being part of her existing EP and clearly drawing from Vocaloid influences. Representatives for Kim Kardashian and Kanye West have not issued detailed public comment on the situation. What we do know is that a young artist with a real, developing creative voice had a big moment fall through, handled it publicly with a fairly composed and gracious message to fans, and then delivered a stylistically ambitious video days later that leans into a genre she's clearly passionate about. Whether that adds up to something more personal, underneath the surface, isn't something outsiders can really know from a song and a cancelled tour alone. And it's worth being cautious about drawing firm conclusions about a 13-year-old's inner life based on genre lyrics and internet speculation. North West is 13 years old, building a music career in public under a level of scrutiny most adult artists never have to deal with. A cancelled tour and a moody, genre-inspired music video make for an easy headline, but the fuller picture is less certain than the internet reaction suggests. What's clear is that she's actively creating, experimenting with a distinct aesthetic, and navigating all of it as a kid who happens to have one of the most famous last names in the world. If this breakdown of what's actually going on with North West's music helped clear things up, hit subscribe for more entertainment stories we take the time to actually dig into.